Good boy. Oh, hello, Todd. The last day of Vlogmas. So this is going to be coming out on Christmas Eve, but obviously we have to edit it, so it's Christmas Eve today, but we're going to pretend it's Christmas Eve. So on the agenda today is just doing the yard, just trying to hack everything, maybe do a couple in the school, but I think it's still quite wet, so we're just going to try and hack everything, maybe ride and lead just to get everything done. We are going to give the horses a special treat, which will be a day early. We normally do it on Christmas Eve, but for the vlog, and the horses don't know it's Christmas Eve anyway, we're going to do it today. We'll show you how we make it, what we get, how we make it, and then video some of the horses getting their treat. And it's all just going to be very festive. So I'm at the yard just about to feed the horses and they are all looking at me. I'm going to switch the camera over and show you Todd. Oh, he was looking at me and now he's gone camera shy. Look, they're all calling out. Daisy, you want your breakfast? And you can't see Deb because he's dark and the trailer's in the way. So I'm going to open up the gate and get in. We've got most of the feeds in here. We've got Maximus, Cookie, Todd, he's on the other side, so we put that in a different pile. This is the new horse Malibu, which is a new livery. Fion goes in there, Frankie in there. Daisy, she has to have added water now because she's got a different supplement. Loads of rugs that I need to sort out, obviously. Try and get in here. No, phone down. Okay, if I can do this. There we go. Try and video with getting the feed out with one hand with loads of rugs on top. Sure, Lauren will still keep that in the vlog. And there's some of these. So now we need to add water. Okay, so we're now out. I'm now on Zeb and leading Fion with Dad in the background. I've just done Maximus, so I took him, I couldn't do any vlogging because he's a bit mental, so I took him out for a little hack. So it's actually very windy out, which was making him a bit more excited and tense, so I just had a walk round the big field out hacking, just walked him, and then he had one little instant where all the geese did fly up, so fair enough. And then I took him in the school because the school's finally drying up, and just did a little bit of schooling work for like 10-15 minutes, and then I'm going to school Todd. Dad, anything to say?
No, it's just we've got some sunshine, so that's good. So hopefully the ground will dry up a bit. It's still pretty wet though. We've got the dog.
And we've got the dog there. I can't really pan around and see her at the minute. So yeah, so we're going to go for a hack. I've got to school Todd and do a lesson and get the ponies, and then I got to nip to the shops, get some swede and some apples, because Dad, we've got to make our annual treat for the horses on some baling twine, which we will show you, and I'll take you through all of that and how we do it and let you see the horses eating them. Well, you coming?
Come on, Beauty.
Good girl, Bella. Good there, the dog. And round.
Blowing a bit, the old dog.
Oh no, you've lost your hat silk.
Oh, for God's sake, my hat silk's gone again.
His hat silk's gone.
Oh.
I don't think it was lost there, it'll probably be up the hill. So we found the hat silk that's blown off up the hill again.
I think it's just too much power for me and Daisy going up the hill. It just blows the hat silk.
Too much power, Dad thinks, but then every time it happens, Dad doesn't get off. He makes me get off, even though I'm smaller and on a taller horse and I'm leading one, so I have to get off. You're also a lot taller than me. I'm only 5'2", so I have to get back on this big beast whilst holding this one. Anyway, I'm decent, so I managed it. Oh, Dad's on gate management. Yep, and he's left it. He's closing it for me, apparently. Good boy. Come on then. On the walker time. He doesn't want to go. Look, he wants another drink, apparently. So it's now like 1:30 and I've hacked Maximus, hacked Zeb and Theon, which we got some videoing with Dad. I schooled Todd, didn't get any video unfortunately because Lauren then was riding Rosie 1, and then I've taught a lesson, and then we've just dropped 4 ponies back down to the field, so they're now happily eating. So I am now going up for some lunch, and then I'm going to go to the supermarket and get some Swedes and apples and parsnips to make the horses their little Christmas treat. I'm sure you've all seen it, like some fruit and veg hanging on a string that you then tie up in their stable, that then keeps them amused for a bit and means they get a nice treat, but they have to work for it a little bit. So I'm going to do that, and then just got like the yard to tidy up a bit more and put the horses to bed and stuff. So we're just going up, and it is actually really nice and sunny, and blue skies makes a big change. We just now need it to stay like this so everything dries out. So I will take you along to the supermarket in a bit. Got all these goodies. I've got loads of apples, parsnips, and I've got loads of carrots down in the yard in this funky bag that Mum gave me. I don't really know what bag that is. Dad is out currently, so we can't put them on the bale and twine. Well, I probably could work how to use the drill, but we're going to wait, so we'll have to do that later. I'm going to go and help Lauren bring in now. This is what we have to deal with on a day-to-day basis. Zebby not letting us catch him, hence why we always have to ride him in the morning before we turn him out. Because you don't like being caught, do you, Zebedee? Hey? No? Yes, he even says no, doesn't he? We also can't use a head collar because he knows, so we have to just put a rope round his neck. But he's not playing ball today, are you? We caught him because I had like 3 nuts in my pocket, so I fooled him slightly. Need to probably carry polos all the time. Come on, Zeb. Come on. He's just a bit of a pain in all the mud, hey Zeb. Oh. And then we just let him in the stable. Yeah, this overreach route is actually white, but it looks brown. Horses are happily in. They've had their dinner. We pick all their feet out when they first come in, just to make sure they've not got any stones in there. Check their feet. We can check their legs when we do that. They're all happily eating their hay. Zeb's probably eating his food and doesn't want to be disturbed. Do you, Zeb? No, that's a nice face for you. Got Daisy eating her hay there. So a lot of ours are actually still in their turnout rugs, because if it's the right temperature and they've got the right rug on, we just tend to leave them, especially if it's wet, because then they dry better. We take their rugs off daily to ride them anyway, which is you want to do that to make sure they're all okay and they've not cut themselves, they're not got too thin, too fat. But because we take them all, Lauren's laughing, because we take their rugs off daily to ride them, it just makes our life a little bit easier when we bring them in and turn them out to leave their rugs on. If they need changing because they need a warmer rug, then obviously we change them, or if they need not as warm rug, but if they need the same one, then they just stay in them. Todd's happily eating there, and he doesn't look too bothered. He's still left in his turnout. Also, if it's actually really cold and they've got the warm rug on, then I find it's not very nice to take off a really warm rug to put on a cold rug. I'd rather just keep them on so it keeps all the warmth in. Dad, tell us how you're making these.
Welcome to Santa's workshop. My name's Harry, Ash's dad. You might have seen me before on the old vlog. What we're doing now, we're making the horses what are we making them?
Well, they're like a hanging...
Like a hanging basket.
Hanging...
Not like a hanging basket.
Hanging vegetable string.
Well, anyway,
I don't know.
You'll see what we're doing. But basically, I'm drilling a hole in all of this fruit and veg.
With his drill.
So I'm using a drill. Don't try this at home if you're a small child or unable to use a drill.
We've got carrots, parsnips, loads of carrots, Normally we
Lauren
do
passed some
swede,
cans up.
but they didn't have any swede at the shop. So loads of
I'll
veg.
tell you the other thing we need to be making sure we do is clear up at the minute because we've got mice in this barn.
Yeah.
And we don't want to leave. And guess what mice like? Apples.
The reindeer's having them.
What, the reindeers get bells?
Oh, they get a
Nice.
nice carrot. Nice.
Now we've decided to let Lauren have a go on the drill. This could be end in tears. Try not to drill your own hand. Right, here we go. So it's close up of Lauren doing it. We probably could go to A&E in a minute. Hold on to it, Lauren.
Just ease it in a bit more.
Yeah. Bit up more.
There you go.
That's it.
Oh,
There you go. Lauren has now successfully drilled an apple. Well done, Lauren. Let's have another one for Lauren, see if she can do it.
right. I'm going to do it around the long way now.
Right, so just hold on to it tight. Nice, Lauren. Nice.
Very
Nice.
pleased with that.
So now we're going to assemble the vegetable. What are they called?
Vegetable situation.
Yeah, vegetable sit. No, they're not. They're
I don't
Google
know.
what it is.
This is basically what we're doing, and you can do it. So we've got on this one 2 apples, 3 carrots and a parsnip. You can add swede in, but Morrison's didn't have any swede. Whatever you like really, and then we're just using baling twine.
Used a 10mm drill, and I've drilled a hole in all this veg. Now we assemble one of our horse treats. This is a little Christmas thing we do every year. The horses go a bit mad when they try to get hold of them because obviously they're hanging in their stables, which I'll show you in a minute. And they basically swing from side to side, and some of them don't even understand what to do, but they soon figure it out. So what I've done is I've assembled the first piece on there, which is obviously a carrot, and then I'm just going to thread various bits of veg on there. Just sometimes dropping them on the dog who's now dressed up as a reindeer, because for the whole festive season she seems to wear a reindeer outfit all the time. She doesn't really look like much of a reindeer, and she's now eating all the bits I've cut off and drilled off. And it's as simple as that. So all you need is a baling twine, a drill and some veg. Instant horse treat. We want another apple on this one. Interesting. There you go. Homemade treat.
Nice.
We're now putting them up in each stable. I'm in Malibu's stable at the minute. Say hello, Malibu. He seems to quite like me at the minute. I'm just going to do a bit of nailing, Malibu, so don't worry. He doesn't seem to mind.
What's the issues we're having, Harry?
We're having a lot of hole issues. They're like they're too big. He's gone crazy. Bella's coming in, her costume's all falling off. Even the dog's getting involved. This is dual feeding, Bella and the horse. Little treat for Maximus. We're having to read.
We're having technical
Quickly, concentrate and try to eat them.
Max,
Get out!
Oh no!
Take 55, now we're in Daisy style. Daisy, get involved. Rating. Here comes the Todmeister.
doors. What's this swinging like no tomorrow? It's hypnotising him. Bob's getting freaked out.
Probably bite me and up in A&E.
Zeb, you right there? Back, buddy?
Right, here comes the Zeb. Zeb Meister.
Come over yet. Come on, Zeb.
No, he's not sure. He thinks it's a wild animal or something.
Come on, Zeb.
Not least.
Big old brave four-star adventure.
You can see his eyes like, what is it? Jumps massive fences, but he doesn't know how to attack some apples and some carrots.
There is Fion.
We're still on Zeb, Harry.
Are we? No, Fion's got involved straight in Fion. Straight in again.